Hello there, my name is the Flying Rodent, and this is my Let's Play of Skyrim on Legendary difficulty. Last time, we just secured Severin Manor, which is a nice house on Solstheim that contains every single crafting apparatus, and is a great place for a home base if you wish to set up a home base on Solstheim. With regards to what we have left inside my guide to cover, within the Let's Play, the only thing really we have left to cover are the optional late game crafted sets. So they include a number of enchanted items as well as Spellbreaker. I'll be spending the rest of this Let's Play series specifically honing in on the creation and use of those items. After that, I think we'll be calling it a series. So there won't be too many more videos after this. We've spent quite a bit of time reaching this point, and I don't think there's too much really left for me to explain with regards to the guide, which is originally what this Let's Play series was designed to complement. So yeah, we'll get on with it. So one thing that did kind of stop us from creating the optional late game crafted sets to begin with was the fact that we ran out of Fortify Enchanting potions. So what we, you know what we should do? Before we do that, we should activate the Seeker of Might, and then smith the rest of the base game armor sets that are required for our crafted item sets. So we'll do that first, and then we'll head back to the mainland and see if we can create some Fortify Enchanting potions with the ingredients that we have. So first, we'll activate our little black book.
If you're looking for passage to stop doing, you're out of it.
So we want might. Cool. So what this will allow us to do is at least smith and improve the unenchanted base items that we require for all the item sets. So now that we have this, we can go back to the mainland, and hopefully we can have enough materials to make all of those.
Talk to Captain Gowland if you're looking to book passage.
Another thing that we need is the Fortify Health Regeneration enchantment for the Bodyguard set, which we still have not managed to find, which is a little bit irritating. That's the only enchanted effect that we have remaining to find. If we don't manage to find it by the end of this video, I might have to put some other enchantment in its place and just say, hey, this is actually what it is. Or even better, I could just cheat and, you know, just console one of the items into existence if I can't be bothered to search all of the... Oop! Nah, that's stamina. We want health. Yeah, I might just have to magic one of the items into existence using the console, because I'm not prepared to sit here for another hour or more cycling between the merchants on the same route trying to find one freaking type of enchanted item, which is unfortunately what can happen if you're trying to find a particular enchanted item effect in your game. This is something that can happen. And the only solution really is to, at least this is the fastest and most reliable solution, is that you just make your way between different merchants until it eventually appears in one of their inventories, and then you buy it and disenchant it. That's certainly a lot more reliable than...
For you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Okay.
Let's see here. A note from someone named Calselmo in Markarth. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
So sometimes you find random enchanted items and they're dwarven, and then Calselmo sounds interested in acquiring them, but I've probably already sold it. So it's a bit of a weird... Yeah, there you go. I found a dwarven arrow and he wants it. Yeah, Calselmo's a bit of an odd one. Anyway, so... if we manage to find a Fortify Health Regeneration enchantment before I lose my patience, then we will definitely include that in our final late game crafted item set. Else I'm just going to magic one into existence, because literally the process... There we go, finally! Alright, we found one. Good. Don't have to worry about that. Good. Alright, we'll go to the alchemist over here, and then we will head back to...
If you're heading to... Watch it.
Yeah, we'll get out of the way then. And then we'll head back to Wine Run. And we will make ourselves some Fortify Enchanting potions. Good, we found one of those.
It's good to see. Take a look.
I was afraid that we wouldn't ever find one. Usually, if you are going to find them, the best place to find them is at that clothing merchant in Solstheim, because it's typically an effect that's found on items of clothing. What can we sell you? Can sell you. So yeah, these are all the potions, for those who didn't catch it, these are all the potions that we made in order to max out alchemy. And they're literally just like residual potions that we have sitting in our inventory that we're selling to merchants as we're going around buying things. We're currently sitting at a cool 56,000 gold, so money is not exactly an issue by this stage of the game. Anyway, we have finally got ourselves the health regeneration enchanted item effect. So what we're going to do now is we're going to fast travel. First off, you know what? Let's hand Calcelmo this dwarven arrow and see what the hell he does. He probably just gives us like some paltry amount of gold or something. We'll find out. Anyway, we can use his enchanting altar to disenchant this thing while we're here. The man who never sleeps. Alright. Down. We can, okay, so we'll disenchant health regen, we'll disenchant stamina regen, and we'll disenchant disease immunity. Oh.
I'm Calcelmo's nephew.
Alright.
Skyrim still has such fine people. You'll get spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
The dwarven arrow.
You are? Very good. May I see it?
Sure.
Excellent. Very good. This is exactly what I need to complete a series of studies I'm doing on grammar craftsmanship and magical resonance. I simply must have this. I'll pay you double what it's worth. Wonderful. You've just made an important contribution to the advancement of a Dwemer scholarship. What?
I got 8 gold for science. Thanks, mate. Alright, let's go back home. But we'll go via the alchemy shop on the way out. Why not? And we're so close to level 58 that we'll telekinesis train our way to 100 alteration again and then reset it, because we haven't done that for a while. Can do that to get some perks.
So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
We don't technically need these ingredients now for the rest of our run. We've probably got enough of what we need, but in theory, probably a good idea to hoard these ingredients as you come across them. We'll sell you something worth about 1400. There we go. Alright.
Let me know if you need a cure or anything else.
Have I got any crap? There we go, I got a basket that I accidentally picked up. That'll do. Alright, stick our Jedi set on. We have a lot of apparel. That's not what I want. I want telekinesis. Thanks. Okay. Alright, and home we go. Ah, we're already there. Anyway, we'll get it to 100. Why not?
There's a nip in the air. Be good for my crops.
Boink.
I spend a lot of time with them. They say there's nothing
Thanks. Alright, stamina.
a woman can't do if she puts her mind to it.
Yes. Alright. Let us... Sure. Alright, I'm going to put our ingredients back, and then we'll take stock as to how many Fortify Enchanting ingredients we have. So first we'll put everything back. Including 11 spawn ash, which is encouraging. Alright, so Fortify Enchanting. We need, so first off we need snowberries. So we have enough snowberries to basically make, you know, snowberries plus X type Fortify Enchanting potions. Because snowberries are extremely common in the northern reaches of Skyrim. You will most likely, if you're going to make Fortify Enchanting potions, they'll be snowberries plus something else. So we need Spriggan Sap. Oh, not Swamp Fungal Pod. So we have 4 Spriggan Sap. Then we need Spawn Ash, which we have 21 of. Then there is Hagraven Claw, which we have 12 of. Then there is Blue Butterfly Wing, which we only have 2 of at the moment, but that's fairly easy to find. We must have used all of that last time. And then finally there's Chaurus Hunter Antennae, so that has also got a Fortify Enchanting effect. So if we add all of those up, we'll have, so the snowberries, so we've got 2, 5, 17, 21, 42, 42 sets of Fortify Enchanting ingredients that we can make, because we'll have surplus snowberries. That should be enough. Alright, so let's go and churn all of this lot into Fortify Enchanting potions. Oh well, we'll do that next. That's what we'll do next. The first thing we'll do is we will make ourselves all of the base gear that we need for all of the crafted sets. So to do that, what do we need to do? First of all, we're going to make a bodyguard set, but that is going to include a full set of elven armor. So we need to make at least 1 full set of elven armor there, so we'll bring our moonstone with us. Then we need to make the bulwark set, which is a full set of elven armor minus the boots. So that means, yeah, more elven armor. Then we need to make the infiltrator set, which is, that's kind of half a set of elven armor. It's just boots and gloves. Then we have the Death Knight set, which is our Chitin heavy armor set. And for that we need armor, boots, gloves, and helmet. And we already have the armor, boots, and gloves. So I think, sorry, we already have the armor and the helmet. And I'm fairly certain we had the boots as well. Maybe the boots are back here. I swear we had Chitin heavy boots. I feel like we had Chitin heavy boots. Bugger. Anyway, not the end of the world if we don't have Chitin heavy boots. I have a memory that we got those. Anyway, if we've only got the helmet and the yeah, we do. There we go. So at the back. So Chitin heavy boots, Chitin heavy armor, Chitin heavy helmet. So let's put these in the apparel. They should all be in the same spot. Good. Alright, so we basically just need to make enough Oh, actually, we need to improve them, so we should pick them up. We're going to be over encumbered, so let's just get used to the idea that we're about to be over encumbered, hey? And stop worrying about it. Good. Okay. So then we're going to need. So yeah, we'll take. That's one way to do it. Let's just go and make stuff. Alright, does Lydia have anything?
Still here. How can I serve you, my Thane?
No. She's got an elven arrow, which is probably something she was shot with that she's keeping in her inventory. Because, why not? Alright, so let's amble on over to the smithing apparatus. Now, we could just take all of this stuff to Severin Manor and several troops if we wanted, but we're not too phased. What is this random map marker that I have at the moment? I don't actually know. It is a miscellaneous quest for nothing. No, it must just be a map marker somewhere, so let's just get rid of it. Thanks. Alright. So, let's go through the list of what we need. The first thing we need to do is we need a full elven set for our bodyguard set of armor, because we are going to hire Ralis and replace Lydia. So we'll need 1 elven armor, 1 elven boots, 1 elven gauntlets, and 1 elven helmet. Alright, done. Then we need... and we're also going to need... Oh, we can... No, we might as well. We're going to need another dragonbone sword. So let's make another dragonbone sword. And the reason why we're going to need another dragonbone sword is because Ralis is a dual-wielding follower. So we'll do that. I'm tempted to not make him a bow, just because bows are buggy. You could make him a bow. You know what? Let's just make the bow. Why not? Just to tick off that we've made the bow. Good. Alright. So that's the bow. Then... So yes, we made a sword, and we made a bow. Then we move on to the bulwark set, and now we need a full set of elven armor minus the boots. So for elven, we'll make another set of elven armor, we'll make another set of elven gauntlets, and we'll make another helmet. Alright, so that's the bulwark set. Then for the infiltrator set, the armor and the boots, no, sorry, the armor and the helmet are shared, so we just need the boots and the gloves, so we'll make another set of elven boots, and another set of elven gauntlets. The infiltrator gloves are going to be interesting. I'm going to have to rename the whole thing. Anyway, we'll figure that out when we get to it. Then for the Death Knight set, we have the helmet, the boots, and the armor. So all we need are the gauntlets. So that comes under chitin, which is down here. Now, chitin material requires the Elven Smithing perk. So another reason why we took the Elven Smithing perk, it is the lightest set of heavy armor. It's chitin heavy armor, so we want chitin heavy gauntlets. Cool. And then finally, I guess we're going to make the silly set, which is just another set of elven armor. So we're going to make another elven armor, another set of elven gauntlets, another set of elven boots, and another elven helmet. But because that's the silly set, we're going to put that to one side and deal with that one later. And I guess the silly set comes with a bow, so we'll make another bow. Actually, no, we'll deal with the silly set later. And to make sure that we deal with the silly set later, we're going to trade the silly set to you. So that includes 1 armor, 1 boots, 1 gauntlets, and 1 helmet. Cool. Alright, and now we have to improve all of that. Thank you. So to do that, we need to make sure we have our smithing attire on. So let's scroll all the way up now to our smithing attire. Alright. smithing attire on. And then as well as that, we'll just make sure that we have the right magical effects to make all of our items. So that means we have the Seeker of Might on, which we do. And then finally we need to drink some Fortify Smithing Potions, and then we'll get to it. So we will save. Then we'll go and scroll over to our little potions, which can be found in here. There they are. And we'll just improve everything that we see in our inventory with regards to armor. Cool. Easy peasy. Alright. Let's just check that they're all about the same. The Chitin Heavy Armor, that'll all be the same because that was done first. And then it's just the Elven Armor, really. All the Elven stuff looks to be the same. Sweet. So we got to all that in time. That is the base set of armor for our crafted armor sets all out of the way. So now we'll put all of our super heavy crafting materials back. Oh, actually, we need to improve our weapons. Because I haven't made a silly bow, we won't worry about the silly bow, and we don't really need to worry about all of these paltry enhancements when it comes to our silly set anyway, because the point is that it's meant to be silly. We'll just drink another Fortify Smithing Potion and improve this lot. So, save once again in case something doesn't work. Don't need to improve any of these. These just happen to be things in my inventory. Alright, cool. What I might do is I might sell them so that I don't get confused the next time. So,
pretty much anything to suit your needs.
What don't we need? We can stick the Bloodskull Blade somewhere at home. Dwarven Sword can go, Ebony Daggers, an Elven Dagger, and Glass Dagger, and... Jesus. Alright. Our Iron Daggers can go back. Hunting Bow can definitely go back. Amulet of Kinnereth can go. I kind of should just stop looting all of the silly little inconsequential things, because they're kind of just clogging my inventory at this stage of the game. Yeah. Anyway, let's go home and dump all of our inconsequential stuff inside containers. We might put our mid-game equipment set in its own container, just to kind of give it a little veneration.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
There's a container up the back that we can use, or maybe the one in our bed. One upstairs. But first, let's put all of our crafted equipment back, and that way we can probably be able to walk everywhere that we need to go next. So that includes, we'll go amethysts, chitin plate. So yeah, all of these crafted bits now, except for maybe the dragon bones, we won't need for the rest of the playthrough, but we went to the effort of collecting it, so that in theory, you know, if we wanted to use it for things like jewelry and the like, I might keep hold of the gold ingots and ore in case we still need those for jewelry to come, because I don't know how much jewelry we've saved. But we can definitely get rid of all this lot, and the malachite ore, mammoth tusk, sure, moonstone, Nash leather can go, quicksilver can go, moonstone can go, our gems can go. So in theory you would store all this, I would recommend anyway, that you would store all this in the same spot, because it all comes under the banner of crafted attire. Because we are enchanting stuff though, we're going to keep a hold of the Grand Soul Gems, but that's exactly what we're doing. And we have 27 Iron Daggers, so once we stick them in our little weapons cabinet, then we can move pretty freely. So, be gone, Iron Daggers. Now we can move. No, we can't move at full speed yet, because we're still carrying stuff that we don't need, I guess. We can sell that silly stuff. Oh, we don't need to carry this blade anymore. The Blood Skull Blade. We can... Yeah, so in theory you could use this weapon as like, a two-handed weapon that deals ranged power attacks, but it's a bit of a gimmick, so yeah. That can stay there. And then, yeah, up here, why not? Here are our books that we decided to store so that we could read them and get 2 points of skill level from them. So let's just read them now to demonstrate that that's the case. So yeah, Illusions 89, Destruction's 24, and Restoration's 24. Let's just reset Alteration to back to 15 again, because that's always fun to do, isn't it? Yep, thanks. And then we'll read some books, and they should give us 2 points each. Now we're not going to get anything from Conjuration because that's already 100, and we're not legendary resetting that in a hurry. We could, but we won't. And Enchanting is also 100. We're not going to get anything from that. Alteration goes up to 17, so we get 2 points per skill book now with the power that we got from the Black Book. There we go. Past me found a way to educate future me. There we go. And then illusion will increase. And we're missing one more, and I can't remember which one it is. And now my mouse is stuck. Anyway, so they're the skill books. I feel like we're missing one. Catalogue, no. What am I missing? Restoration, of course. There we go. Alright, cool. So now we can put these back. Might as well put them back. Ooh! Where do we learn that from? We can cut out the middleman. I don't know where we learned that from, but I'm not complaining. Now we can use that to power level destruction if we wanted. So yeah, at this stage of the game, if you wanted to just like power level your way through destruction, you'd try and find an expert level book on destruction. And I can't actually remember where we found that Thunderbolt book from, but that would be a fast way to do it, because normally you need 65 destruction before you can even buy that. So yeah, not complaining in slightest. Anyway, the reason why we're here, and the reason why we want to put this back is because, or the reason why we're here is because we want to put our mid-game set inside this chest. So that includes our Archmage robes, our mid-game boots, gloves, circlet, amulet, and then our silver ring that we didn't name properly. So our mid-game set venerated. There we go. In our cool little chest for sentimental reasons. Alright, thanks Lydia. So now that that's... Yeah, we'll get out of the way. Now that that's there, the next thing we need to do is we need to make some Fortify Enchanting potions using our ingredients here, and then we also need to enchant all of our new items that we have sitting in our inventory. So, let us... You know what we might do as well? We might put our other set in another container. So if Lydia, if you could come upstairs for just a moment, that can live in there.
Right behind you. How can I serve you, my Thane?
So armor, helmet, gauntlets, and boots, not arrow. They can all live in here, and they can become silly when they are required. Elven armor, elven boots, elven gauntlets, elven helmet, sweet. Alright, and then we'll go and make some potions and enchant our items. So that means we need to go back to Solstheim. Let's go back to Solstheim. You know what we forgot to do? We forgot to make a warhammer because our heavy armor set has a warhammer. So let's do that. Oops. Yes, the heavy armor set uses a dragonbone warhammer, which I forgot about because you're meant to be a two-handed heavy armor user. So let's go make warhammer. So for that we need. What on earth do you need for a dragonbone warhammer? I'm going to assume dragonbone and ebony, at the very least, and then I'll grab some leather and leather strips in case we need some of them too. Maybe not leather, you might need leather strips. But I've no idea how much. Forgot about the old warhammer. Alright. This is going to launch us too far forward, isn't it? Nope, exact amount. Sweet.
More inside.
Dragon bone warhammer. Sweet. Thanks. And then we just improve it over here. So let's drink another potion. Let me just double check I've got my smithing set on. Because I feel like it should improve it more. But our two-handed skill is garbage, so it could be that this is all it improves it by. Sweet. Alright. Back home. And then we have a warhammer, which means now we're over encumbered with an annoying warhammer. So what can we offload? This stupid staff again, plus other things. Let's just give Lydia our set of heavy armor.
Let's get going then. I'm right behind you. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Yeah, I mean I could offload all my potions that I wanna eventually sell somewhere. And you know we're gonna lose weight when we start crafting these potions, aren't we? So we should be fine. Anyway, for the moment you can have these. Why did I improve 2 sets of boots? Whatever. Next. How we go. Yeah. So that's what a full set of chitin heavy armor looks like. You kind of look like that. Alright. Let us head to Solstheim again.
Captain Gjallan does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.
Alright, so the first thing we need to do is we need to make some Fortify Enchanting potions. So we're going to go over to this alchemy table. We could use our alchemy setup in Severin Manor. Let's do that to demonstrate how that
With the
works.
Astron threat taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve.
Now that we own this manor and stuff, and we can make everything in here, let's do all of our crafting in here. Cool. Alright. This is our swanky alchemy setup. So first off, we're going to switch to the Seeker of Shadows.
I wish you would stop doing that.
Poor Lydia, she's always so concerned. Alright, that's that, and back out we go. That was Seeker of Sorcery, not Seeker of Shadows, so let's go Seeker of Shadows instead. That activating time. Let's see if that actually worked. It did. Lol. Alright, sweet. Next, we'll need our crafted set on, which is already on. Yay. And then we're going to make some Fortify Enchanting potions, which should be 40% in strength. So if we go down to Enchanting, go Snowberries and anything else, and they're all 40%. Cool. So we're not going to do that. So we haven't discovered that these are used for Fortify Enchanting yet, and now we know. So we're just going to make them. And also resist fire. There you go. Nice. And they're going to be called resist fire in my inventory just to make things very annoying. But anyway. That'll do. Right. So yeah, FYI, if you make snowberries plus spawn ash, then it's called resist fire. But your main use for it is Fortify Enchanting. Yay. Yeah, there they are, the little bastards. Alright. Next, we need to enchant everything. So, Seeker of Sorcery now. Let's go.
Not again.
Here we go. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to enchant our follower set. Now, that means we need all of the stuff off of Lydia. So, Lydia, I'm now going to...
As my thing,
Yeah, thanks. I'm now going to remove all the items that you don't need, which does also mean that that nice sword you have. So yeah, you can keep that bow that you love using. How about that? That's nice. It's nice consolation. All right.
Let's get going then.
Thanks. All right. So let's go. We have 21 potions of quote-unquote resist fire, and then 21 potions of Fortify Enchanting. So that should be enough to make all of these items one at a time. So let us begin with the bodyguard set. Let's start with... How many swords have we got? Because we've got 2 swords we need to enchant. Alright, let's start with the swords. Let's proper save. And let's start with swords, which have Chaos and Absorb Health. And we've got the wrong set on. This is why we save. Anyway, we have enough potions that we can afford to make that mistake. Let's drink another potion and keep going. Alright, sword with Chaos and Shock. You need to press enter each time. We should get rid of... Oh, crap. We should get rid of those common soldiers because they're going to be annoying. Did that enchant at full value? Yep, sure did. Sweet. I'm just going to dump these common gems here, and we'll pick them up. Oh, no. They don't lose their souls if you drop them. I thought they did. Anyway, cool. Next one. Next sword. Alright, then we need another sword, which we're going to enchant with Chaos and Shock. which will be our bodyguard sword. Again. Cool. Then we need to enchant our bow. And the bow has shock and chaos on it. And I think I stuffed the swords up. One of them was meant to be absorb health. But anyway, you get the idea. Yeah, it should have absorb health. It doesn't mean that much in the grand scheme of things if one of the swords has the wrong enchantment. So do both the swords have the wrong enchantment? Yeah, they both say shock. Whatever. You can replace shock with absorb health. Doesn't mean very much. It's the same procedure. So then we need bodyguard ring. Which is Fortify carry capacity and health regen. Ooh, I wonder if we've got enough rings actually for everything that we need to do. That's something we should have checked before we started this. Fortify, nope. Fortify carry capacity and fortify healing rate. Not that. Healing rate. Cool. That did just say what I asked it to say, didn't it? Yeah, cool. We might need to... what's the thing I'm thinking of? Make some more jewelry. Make some more rings. I don't know how many rings we've got. 3. Anyway, if we need more rings, we'll find out. We have saved. Alright. Bodyguard ring. Bodyguard necklace. Which is Fortify carry weight and Fortify destruction. Jeez, that inventory's messy. Fortify carry weight and Fortify destruction. Cool. Then we need our gauntlets, which have Fortify carry capacity and Fortify one-handed, which are Elven because they're going to be Ralises. Then we need the helmet, which is Fortify Destruction and Fortify Archery. Then we need the boots, which are Fortify carry capacity and Fortify shock resistance. Not many things you can put on boots, but the things you can put on boots are fairly unique. Fairly uncommon. Technically, fairly unique is not a term. You are unique or you're not unique. It's a bit of an absolute word. And then we finally have the armor, which is healing rate and destruction. Alright, and to celebrate, what we're going to do is we're going to go and recruit Ralis. So,
How can I serve you, my Thane?
sorry Lydia, but we're going to have to send you home. But before we do that, I guess we need to make it to Ralis. So to do that, let's equip some gauntlets that mean that we can walk a little bit further. There we go, sweet, and let's go find Ralis. Do. Nope, not that one. This one?
Councillor Morvain is the only
Yeah.
reason.
I work for
Hey man.
Sarah.
I've got your back. I'll head back home if you need me.
Hey man.
Sarah. I owe you that much.
Alright, what have you got?
Whatever you say, boss.
Oh yeah, so he's got his own cool little pickaxe and a little dagger and some potions, but we're about to give him bit of an upgrade in equipment here. So let's give him some armor, some boots, some gauntlets, helmet, necklace, ring, and a couple of weapons. So we've got him a couple of swords and a bow, and he'll need some arrows to go with his bow.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
He's very formal, isn't he? Anyway, he kicks ass when he finally goes to hit stuff, so hopefully he does his dual wielding thing when the time comes, and you get to see that. Anyway, for now we can move, so let's put our crafting gauntlets back on and run naked back to our mansion to make more of our mad scientist stuff. Do. Okay, alright. So, that's the bodyguard set. Now we're on to the bulwark set. So for the bulwark set, what do we need to do? We don't have Spellbreaker, and the boots are here, so we need ring. You know what? Let's make some necklaces and rings. Now that we're standing around. Okay, so we can't need... How many more sets have we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we don't need more than 4 necklaces and 4 rings. So that's 1 ring, 3 necklaces. We've got enough necklaces and rings, so I didn't need to do that. Anyway, good to know. That's encouraging, so I didn't need to do that. Anyway, so the bulwark set, we need magic resistance and shock resistance on a ring. Let's start there. Ring with this resistance we're after. Magic and shock, and this is the bulwark ring. Cool, now we'll save. And we'll do the next thing, which is Fortify carrying capacity and Fortify restoration. necklace. Cool. And we need Fortify Destruction and Fortify Lockpicking on a helmet. Yep, cool. Then we need Fortify Health Regen and Fortify Restoration on the armor. Okay, and then we need Fortify Carrying Capacity and Fortify One-Handed on the gauntlets. And that's it for the Bulwark set. So what is the Bulwark set? That is the tank set. And that is complemented by the Spellbreaker Shield. So it is the Hellfire Boots plus all of these items. So yeah, this is the tank set. We'll hopefully get to demonstrate that in the next video. And so its focus is on restoration and magical resistance, and then you use that in combination with the with Spellbreaker and some vegetable soup and block perks, and then you can bash your way through the competition. We might not get to the stage where we can maximize block enough to make use of power bashing, but hopefully we can. Hopefully we have room to demonstrate that in this series. But that's the Bulwark set. Then next we need to make the Infiltrator set. So this is the super sneaky thief set. So this has boots, gloves, necklace, and ring. So for the boots you need pickpocket and sneaking. Let's just quick save. Whoop, got the wrong freaking stuff on again. Okay, elven boots, pickpocket, and sneaking. Did that get to 57%, or did I miss the window? Nope, perfectly fine. Good, save. Next thing. Gloves. Now this thing I need to rename the whole item because it doesn't actually have enough space. Sneaking and pickpocket again. Elven gauntlets. So sneak and pickpocket. Cool. Then necklace is sneaking in pickpocket, and the ring is sneaking in pickpocket. What a simple set, eh? Just lots of sneaking. Gold diamond ring. Cool. And then finally the necklace. Cool, and that's the Infiltrator set, and then all we're left with is the Death Knight set. So the Death Knight set is the heavy 2 armor set, and we're almost out of our quote-unquote resist fire potions, and then we'll have to move on to making our, or using our Fortify Enchanting potions up here, which is fine. So, Death Knight set. Hammer is absorb health and chaos damage. Let's save, because now we've made another set. Oh. Cool. The name Death Knight, of course, alluding to the Death Knight class in World of Warcraft, which was a heavily armoured melee character that used magic. And that's kind of what this set is supposed to embody. I think Mordecai's are from League of Legends. Alright, Death Knight armor, which is destruction and restoration. Now we are imbuing our Chitin armor. Chitin heavy armor. Destruction and restoration. Oh, not that one, that one. Thanks, Ralis. What? Cool. Then we have our boots, which is Fortify two-handed and frost resistance. Then we have our gloves, which is Fortify two-handed and Fortify carry weight. What? That's better. Cool. Then we have the helmet, which is destruction and restoration. Not that one, but anyway. finally, oh no, not finally, we still have the necklace, which is fortified two-handed and destruction. And then finally, we have the Death Knight ring, which is fire and magic resistance. Whatever. Resist fire and fortify magic resistance. And then after that, I think we will leave it there. We have made all of our auxiliary crafted item sets except for the silly one. And we can do that in a video unto itself. We still need to get Spellbreaker, so maybe next video we can test out our new follower and some of our new crafted item sets on our quest to go and get Spellbreaker. And then maybe we can do a video after that showcases the silliness of our final broken crafted item set. Alright, so we will leave it there, I think, and we won't need any more Seeker powers, so we probably won't be visiting Solstheim for the rest of this playthrough. We can do everything else that we need to illustrate back on the mainland, so we're going to head back to the mainland now. Yeah, just I guess as an FYI, if you decide to do this, you don't need to carry around, 7 sets of equipment at the same time. We're just carrying that much equipment around just to show what it all does, but when you play, you don't need to do that. So maybe what we will do is we'll put everything that we don't need back at home. Which actually won't be much because we kind of want to showcase what all of these things do. Yeah, so the idea is that you permanently carry around the recommended item sets, which is the Hellfire, Helper, and Hitman sets, because again, if you put those together, they only weigh about 20 pounds. But all these other sets, you don't necessarily need to carry around. Okay, alright, so what can we put back? We're kind of using all these weapons. We can put this pickaxe back. So I've kind of claimed your pickaxe, mate. Oh yeah, by the way, this is my house. Welcome. I'll just claim your pickaxe. Staff of Paralysis could live in there too now. Then we have, in here we have apparel, which means I don't think for the rest of this, whatever, we'll leave it in our inventory. We're not going to use them because they were an accidental second set that we crafted that we're not using. Not going to use that or that or that or these just yet or that. And then if we come over to our crafting gear, we should have put everything back, but just in case we haven't, we can put our gold back because we decided we're not going to need that, and we'll put our grand soul gems back for now, and random crap can live in here, why not? With our cloaked spiders. Books, can put all that crap in here, keep the black books, put the snowberries back, keep the potions, but they're only really for selling things. So our potions that we're going to sell, whatever. We'll just hold on to them. That's what we're going to make for our other set when the time comes. All right, so we need to find Spellbreaker for our Bulwark set, and we need to test out what all of our new toys do. But we're going to do that in another video. But before we do that, yeah, we're just going to save it here. We're going to do that in the next video. Alright, so we will leave it there. I'll just save the game here. So in this video we mainly covered making more things. So this should be the last video, except for the one where we make our final silly crafted set that covers crafting in this series. And so from now on it should be fairly downhill and fairly action-based and a lot more entertaining than running around pressing buttons on crafting machines. Alright, anyway, thank you very much, guys, and I hope you have a great day.